we now need to write a summary of journey definitions. Now, there are a lot of words here that you need to keep in your head. So we're going to go through some tricks and hints that I think are going to be helpful when you're trying to distinguish between each of these. Let's begin with our odd man out, and that is the walk. If you remember back, the walk, which we spoke about at the very beginning, has no restrictions at all, so it's a bit odd. You can start and finish at different points or the same points. You can repeat edges. You can repeat vertices. So that one, think of a walk as being totally separate to everything else. There are no restrictions at all. Everything else is going to have some restrictions to it. All right. In your head, what you need to connect is the word trail and path. Trail and path. So if I was you, I would get a highlighter and I would highlight those in one color, a trail and a path. Now, what does a trail and a path have in common? What they have in common is that you always start and end at different points. You never start and end at the same point. In contrast, and we'll highlight it in green, if you've got a circuit or a cycle and or a cycle, the name kind of gives it away. The circuit and the cycle begin and end at the same point. So they begin and end at the same point, not different points. Perfect. All right. The next thing that you want to link together in your head is the word trail and the word circuit. So you want to link together in your head the word trail and the word circuit. Now, this is an easy thing to link in your head because they both have the letter I in it. And not only do they both have the letter I in it, but the word vertice has the letter I in it. And the reason why this is helpful is because a trail and a circuit, you're allowed to repeat the vertices. So let's tick them. So I remember in my head that I. That's how I think about it. Now, you can't repeat the edges here. You can't repeat the edges for a trail or a circuit. And then the last one that you need to link in your head is the word path and the word cycle. The word path and the word cycle. And a path or a cycle, you can neither repeat the edges nor the vertices. The edges or the vertices. The edges or the vertices. The edges or the vertices. And just like that, we're all done. So as you can see, there is going to be a bit of work in terms of you just getting all of this in your brain, but hopefully those little hints and tips will help you out.